Welcome to Here's Why. My name is Jimmy Talbert, and I'm joined with Mr. Dom Fawcett, executive coach and leadership speaker.
Nailed it.
I got it that time.
Yes, you did. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. So, I'm excited to have you. You've done a pretty good job of organically building a social following.
You know, it's videos. It really started, and I know that's the topic of today, but in all seriousness, videos are, one, they're easy to do. You just turn your camera on your phone if you're going to start there. But before we get into the nitty gritty, it's the stuff that people do. Like you and I have had offline conversations about video and how people just really digest multiple videos at the exact same time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the reality is that's what social media is becoming, right?
Correct.
It's distracting, and let's be honest, people love a good distraction.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And so when you can engage with them through that, it's incredibly valuable. So
I think video is so powerful simply because doing video requires a person to speak.
Yeah.
As a speaker's coach, and you guys have a studio here, you see people struggle with doing that. So the moment you can overcome the public speaking, if you will, the fear of, you start doing video, and then it separates your business, from every other CEO or president that has a business as well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I in my experience, and I've told you about this offline, but when 8 years ago,
yeah,
I would have avoided doing a professional video like the plague.
Like everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, even to the point where there was times where I wrote scripts for people and had someone else do it because and it wasn't actually being seen. It was my voice that I didn't like.
I've never not liked my voice. So when you say you didn't like your voice, like what does it do?
What
does one go through when they don't like their voice?
Well, so in my opinion, I was very monotone.
Okay.
Right? And so I know when I watch people and everything, that was something that makes it boring, right?
But you've obviously overcome that. So what'd you do to overcome that, to be on videos the way you are now?
First thing I did was a gentleman by the name of Roma Ave was someone who I worked with at the time.
Okay.
And I noticed in his presentation that he would speed up at certain times and then slow way down to emphasize other points. And my thought was, that's something that I could do that I wouldn't have to worry about the inflection in my voice, right? To still give emphasis. And so I started practicing that and doing that. And like I said, speed it up and then slow it way down when I wanted something. And then when I go through bullet points, go through them real quick. And then from there, and from doing it over and over and over and over again, I learned to just emphasize certain, have more inflection in my voice.
Okay.
And just watching other people and trying to copy, essentially, initially, different things, because I was then watching, not their content, but watching what they were doing.
Got it. When you say what they were doing, you're talking like their body language?
Body language, but then also, I mean, my biggest concern was voice.
Okay.
My voice.
I can see
others,
that.
it's different. I mean, and I'm sure you've seen this before. I've recorded enough people where they're stiff as a board, and you got to
We've both seen it, right?
Or their hands are straight down while they're standing up,
right?
And
they're doing one of these,
and they, the Ricky Bobby thing.
I
don't know what to do with my hands.
What do I do with my hands?
Yeah. So, but that happens with a lot of people, and so it was just getting over that. But and I think that a lot of people, to say you need to use video to build your following, that scares a lot of people too, because their social media is a personal place in a lot of ways. There's people that know them maybe not as the speaker, not as the presenter, not as the whatever, and that's something that
I think people have to
get over.
I was literally about to say that they have to get over it. I tell people the bottom line is the dollar sign.
That's right.
So if you're afraid to do video, you're afraid to make money. Because if you can do videos, you become a little bit more credible in the space that you're in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, You're absolutely right. And again, it comes down to engagement. People will engage with videos. It was a study, we've talked about this before, that by 2022, 82% of internet bandwidth will be used for video streaming or downloading.
But people, what I hear a lot is, well, I don't want to sound fake. You talked about being monotone. And recently I was talking to somebody, a group of people, about your voice. So I have a radio show. My radio voice is, hey, welcome to the Think React Lead radio show. This is Dom Fawcett. But again, I'm targeting listeners.
Yeah.
Right. But on television, it's not fake, it's exaggerated. And if you look at any TV show, their mannerisms are oftentimes exaggerated so that you as the viewer can engage with them.
That's right. That's right. Well, and it's just like speaking from one to many as opposed to one to one, right?
Correct.
If we're just sitting here and I'm super exaggerating, hey, this guy is an excited dude. But if I was doing that same thing in front of a group of people,
right,
which you are when you're creating video,
definitely.
If you're at if you want them to be at a 7, you need to be at a 12.
At a minimum. You do. Why do speakers come out on stage? Why? We all watch the morning news. Well, most people have, right? Good day and welcome to. That's as opposed to good day and welcome to.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, nobody wants to hear that at 6 in the morning. Like, I don't want to hear that be my traffic guy. Like, I think I might die that day if that's my traffic guy. So just get over the I don't like the way that I sound, because you sound the way you sound. And we talked about this last show, but in case you missed it, the way that you sound when you're talking right now, or when I'm talking, my sound that I hear is coming from here. When if I watch this on replay, when I watch this on replay,
watch it on a video.
There we go. I'm hearing it from here. So quick test. All you got to do is say your name and then say your name and block your ears like this, and you'll hear the difference. And that's why people don't like the way that they sound. But you can't do anything about the way you sound.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I worked on some stuff to improve my voice, but overall, I would say in the reps of doing it over and over and over again, that's where I really learned to embrace it.